Hi learners, it's Mrs. Spear. You've been working really hard thinking about that ch sound that we know in CH and using it when you're reading and when you're writing. Today, you're going to take what you know about CH and use that to help you write an informational list poem. We give information sometimes when we write. That means we're telling someone or some people, a group of people, something that we know. We will learn how to take a list of things that we've come up with, put that into a poem today, have some fun, and use the CH sound as we go along. If you don't have something to write with or something to write on, this would be a great time to grab that. You're going to be my audience today. I'm writing this for you to teach you how to do this. As I'm writing and we're working together today, you could think about who you might want to write a poem for to teach them something. All right, let's get going and let's write and do this together. Okay, you might notice there's a green dot right here because I'm going to be writing, and when we write or read in English, we start at the left and we write all the way across to the right. So I put a green dot here to remind me to start there. I'm going to follow that line across and I'm going to put a red dot way at the end so that I don't just get to the middle and then go to the next line. I go all the way across. So I'm going to do that all along my poem that I'm going to write right now. Well, I have my green dots to tell me where I'm starting and my red dots to tell me where I'm ending. And the name of my poem is going to be Crunch, Crunch. So I'm going to write that at the top because that is the title of my list poem, telling people things that crunch. And check out my CH's there. And I'm going to put my name because I'm the author. And my name is Annie Spear. And now I'll write my Crunch Crunch poem. Remember, the first thing when we brainstormed were cucumbers. So I'll start here, and it's at the beginning of the line, so I'm putting an uppercase C. And I'm writing cucumbers can crunch. I'm going to put a comma because this is a list poem. So I put a comma to pause, and now I'm going to keep writing with the things that I know can crunch that you help me brainstorm. Okay, I'm going to read the poem that I wrote to you. Ready? If you want to read with me, you can as well. Crunch Crunch by Annie Spear. Cucumbers can crunch. Chips can crunch. Apples can crunch. Crackers can crunch. Did you notice after each of those I put a comma until I got to the last thing I put a period? Thanks for helping me brainstorm. You helped me with this whole beginning part. Then I wrote this last part here. I asked a question. What else can crunch? I like to munch and crunch my lunch. Kind of a tongue twister. Let's read it together one time. Here we go. Crunch Crunch by Annie Spear. Cucumbers can crunch. Chips can crunch. Apples can crunch. Crackers can crunch. What else can crunch? I like to munch and crunch my lunch. Great reading. You'll notice that in this line here, the red dot's over here, but I stopped here. That's because I knew this was a list poem and my list ended and I wanted to go to the next line. And that's okay to do. On this one, my whole sentence fit right on that line and there wasn't any more room. Plus it was a new idea, so I went to the next line. So when you're reading, you'll notice you read from left to right. And when you're writing, make sure you start way at the left and go all across to the right.
This program is made possible in part by the Michigan Department of Education, the State of Michigan, and the W.K. Kellogg Foundation. Additional support by viewers like you. Thank you.